played the second stage here at Download today, your first time at Download.
Yes.
How did you enjoy it?
It was wonderful. Like, I'm completely drained of energy. Like, I've been so much looking forward to this gig, and I enjoyed it so much. And I was so happy that everybody came out in time, in the rain, to see us perform. I'm really, really grateful and humbled by the response that we got.
It must be quite a nerve-wracking bit thinking, well, will anybody come out in this weather?
It is Sunday, people are tired, people are hungover, it's early, sorry. And so I was definitely very relieved when I saw a full field of people showing up.
Yeah, and it's good, with Meryl in the band as well. You've now got the sort of 2-guitar sound and lots of hair flying everywhere as everyone's headbanging.
Yes. That's good because mine is a lot shorter now. So,
yes. Yeah, although it catches the light, with the colour in it. And actually, you played on Friday, didn't you? You did an acoustic set. So was that just a couple of songs, or was it a nice long set?
That was like half an hour, like actually the same length as we did now. Right. So
Yeah. And do you find it difficult with an acoustic one in that you're so used to doing these songs electric and
we rarely ever do it. Like I do small acoustic sets with Timo sometimes, just the two of us. But whenever we get the more band members there, we rarely ever play acoustic. So it's very ad-lib, all of it.
Yeah, because of course some of the VIP meet and greets, you and Timo do the acoustic bits. Yeah. Yes, and it's Delain's 10th anniversary this year.
It is.
So you've already released Lunar Prelude EP, and you've got an album coming out later this year, is it?
Yes.
And do you know roughly when that's going to be?
It's going to be the end of summer, like end of August.
Right, yeah. And presumably you can't tell us what it's called yet, can you?
Well, it depends. When's this interview coming out?
Probably be end of next week.
You're the first one to hear. New album. It's called Moonbathers, hence Lunar Prelude.
Yeah, I was wondering if there would be a moon connection.
Definitely.
Right,
and that's coming out end of August. The announcement are going out any moment now, so as soon as you see it, you know you're safe.
Yeah, that's great, And to mark the 10th anniversary, you've also got a special show at Melkweg in Amsterdam.
Yes.
And you're also doing a live DVD and album there.
Live DVD, album, vinyl, digital, everything.
Does that? It's going to be the first live release for you, isn't it?
Yes. People have been asking for it forever, and I really like the idea of doing a live DVD. But so far, it has always been more exciting for me to work on new music than to do a live thing. But we really thought this is the moment when this is where it feels right. This is the right celebration to do something like that.
Yeah, and of course the big challenge is going to be looking through all the songs you've done and trying to work out which ones to include.
Oh God, yes, definitely. I'm happy we don't have to do a set list yet because it's nerve-wracking. Already thinking of that gig is nerve-wracking because the fact that it's live, I'm like, oh my God, what if I have a cold? What if, I am going to be exercising every day, sleeping 8 hours a night, weeks before that gig.
Yeah, because that's the thing, a guitarist with a cold, it's not the problem. They just feel bad, but they can still play.
Yeah.
A singer with a bad throat, that's not
exactly.
good.
And I'm like that for all gigs. For example, last week we had a gig and I couldn't hear myself properly, so I sang too loud. So I had kind of a bad voice this week, and I'm like I'm not talking during the day. I'm like, dude, I'm on voice rest, and I'm zipping up. But especially when it's all recorded and you have that one shot, it's. But I'm looking forward to it more than I'm nervous for it.
And that's something I think people don't appreciate. The fact that if your monitors aren't right, you can't hear yourself. So they think that because they can hear you in the audience, that you can hear yourself. You can't. And what do you tend to have in your monitor mix? Is it just mainly vocals, or do you have a bit of the others? Or?
No, I right now have everything. But most important for me is to have
gigs with that. The first thing was everyone's going, he just came back out, he did the encore. How? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even know what was wrong until we went off stage. I was like, dude, why were you so, why all the evil stares, you know? And he was like, I got shot in the ball. Oh my god! And then he said, let's just do 2 encores instead of 3, which we usually did. And then only afterwards we realized how serious it was. And it's unbelievable that he just kept on playing with that. Absolutely unbelievable. And yeah.
And I think every single man who read what happened, who read his post about what happened, you know, winced as is that. Oh.
Yeah, and still, I remember that I was a bit upset because, of course, everyone goes ha 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 balls, and he was the first one to kind of see the joke in that. But I mean, we never had as much press as we did after that. Like news channels that had never talked about us before when we had new record or anything, they were all on top of it because obviously I thought it was very funny. And I mean, Otto was laughing about it himself, and of course we were not too. But some people were just really like they were only laughing about it without wishing him well, and I was like, we can do that, but you can't. This is a very painful experience.
Otto, we've got a new album coming out. Do you mind just getting shot again?
We have that joke, like, okay guys, new album's coming out, who's standing in front of a confetti cannon now?
And do you think it's changed the sort of the dynamic of the group, having Meryl now, so you've got the 2 guitarists? Yeah.
I mean, double guitar power is always a good thing, and we really notice on stage that we can play certain songs now that we didn't play before because they have double guitar functions, so that's definitely good. And she's also just a very good fit in the group, and it's lovely having her around. So it definitely works on multiple levels to have her with us.
It's certainly noticeable that you're all smiling, you all look really happy and having a great time. I think that's the most important bit, isn't it?
Definitely. Because it's all about, when you're on stage, it's all about that exchange of energy. And if we're getting positive energy from the crowd, then we give it back. But also when we have that positive energy, you know, among the band, I feel that shows and people can see that and sense that somehow. So yeah.
And so for the rest of the summer and later in the year, what have you got planned? More festivals?
First we got more festivals, then we got the release of the new album Moonbathers, then we're going on a headline tour with Evergreen, Cobra and the Lotus with that album, and we're coming back to the UK as well on that tour. We got an extensive tour here.
Yes, you've still got Cobra and Lotus, haven't you, with the UK tour?
Sorry?
You've still got those 2 bands with you on the UK leg, right?
Yes. And and we're very much looking forward to that. And once we got that tour behind us, we'll almost be at the 10-year anniversary gig. So we're keeping
it's scary
busy.
how fast time flies.
2016 is such a crazy year with with the EP and the album and the anniversary thing, like and it's just so much.
Do you get much time to spend at home and just relax with your cat?
No. No. Not at the moment. Sometimes I feel like not enough, but then again, whenever I'm on the road, I enjoy it so much.
It's just when you get home and you got all the posts, all the bills to pay and all the boring bits in life.
But some of the good things too. I've started to appreciate being at home more since I'm away so much. I never considered myself such a homely person, but like I said, being away from home makes you also realize that it's very nice to have that.
Be able to sort of sleep in your own bed for a change, because there's nothing like your own bed for sleeping in, I find.
Exactly.
Whereas tour buses are never that great. And hotels, it's just a different place every night. You must just sort of wake up in the morning like, where are we today? I never realised at first, because you see these bands, they've got the name of the place they're playing written on stage for them. And it's only if you've actually been on tour or you've been away a lot, you realise actually they do need it, because all they see is the venue or the airport.
I never ever skip that. Like, of course, I know where I am, but it's very easy to, like outside to grab something to eat, then
and all venues start to look at it's a dark venue.
it's the people that make the difference.
Yes, and Holland's got some really good venues. You got a lot of new venues, which is quite